Papa Emeka was 76 years old, and he had come to a simple conclusion. The world had gone mad. He had reached this decision while watching his grandson Obinna stare at his phone, laughing hysterically at a video of a cat falling off a chair. "Obinna, what is this foolish thing you are watching?" Papa Emeka had asked, peering over his grandson's shoulder. "It's TikTok, Papa," Obinna said, wiping tears of laughter from his eyes. "This cat is a star. He has 1 million followers." Papa Emeka stared at the phone, then at his grandson. A cat, a clumsy good-for-nothing cat, was more famous than he, a man who had lived through a war, raised 5 children, and could tell you the proper market price of yams in 3 different states. An idea, as stubborn and determined as he was, began to form in his head. If a cat could become a star on this TikTok, then so could he. His goal was simple. He wanted to go viral, a word he didn't fully understand but knew was very important. He wanted to prove that an old man still had stories to tell and wisdom to share. His first TikTok live session was a disaster. He borrowed Obinna's phone and propped it up against a stack of his old Chinua Achebe books. He went live, and a small number, 1, appeared in the corner of the screen. His first viewer was Obinna, watching from the next room. "Greetings, people of the world," Papa Emeka announced to the empty room. "I am Papa Emeka, and today I will be teaching you the proper traditional way to tie a wrapper." He then spent the next 20 minutes in a silent, complicated struggle with a large piece of cloth. He got tangled in it twice, and at one point accidentally put on a filter that gave him giant sparkling anime eyes and a crown of flowers. Obinna, his only viewer, typed a single comment, "Papa, what is this? LOL." He did not give up. The next day, he went live again. This time, his topic was wise proverbs for today's youth. "A man who chases 2 rats at once will catch none," he declared wisely. 2 people were now watching. A comment popped up. "Sir, are you lost?" Papa Emeka, not knowing how to read the comments while live, just squinted at the screen and continued. "The lizard that jumped from the high Iroko tree said he will praise himself if no one else did." His audience dropped back down to 1. Days turned into a week. Papa Emeka tried everything. He reviewed his favorite brand of snuff. He told a very long, rambling story about a mischievous tortoise. He even tried to do a dance he saw a young girl doing, which involved him mostly just shaking his leg and looking confused. His follower count remained at a stubborn 3. His grandson, his daughter who lived in Lagos, and a random person from Brazil who probably followed him by mistake. He knew he needed a new plan. He needed something big. He needed a spectacle. He decided to do what the young people called mukbang, an eating show. He wouldn't eat noodles or pizza. He would eat a mountain of isiewu, a spicy, delicious goat head delicacy. That Saturday, he prepared. He bought the biggest goat head he could find at the market. He set up the phone on the wobbly stack of books. In front of him was a giant metal bowl filled with isiewu, steaming and smelling of peppers and local spices. He put on his best traditional Igbo cap, took a deep breath, and went live. "Welcome, welcome," he boomed, his voice filled with excitement. 5 people were watching. This was a new record. "Today, we eat like kings. Today, we eat isiewu." He dug in with his hands, making loud, happy eating noises. He talked to his small audience as he ate. "You see this part here?" he said, holding up a piece of goat's ear. This is the secret to long life. The number of viewers slowly climbed. 10, 15, 20. People were fascinated by this old man and his giant bowl of food. Then it happened. He picked up a particularly bright red pepper from the bowl. And this, he declared, is what gives a man his strength. To prove his point, he popped the entire pepper into his mouth. For a moment, there was silence. Papa Emeka's eyes went wide. His face, which was a calm dark brown, instantly turned a shade of deep alarming red. He started to cough, a huge gulping cough that shook his entire body. He fanned his mouth widely, his eyes streaming with tears. He grabbed his cup of water and tried to drink, but he missed his mouth, splashing water all over his face and his wrapper. It was chaos, it was unplanned, and it was the funniest thing anyone had ever seen. The chat exploded. Laugh my ass out. Papa, are you okay? This is gold. People started sharing the live stream. The viewer count shot up. 50, 100, 500, 1,000. People from all over Nigeria, then all over the world, were tuning in to watch an Igbo man have a fight with a pepper and lose spectacularly. The clip of the pepper incident went viral overnight. By the next morning, Papa Emeka had over 50,000 followers. He didn't understand what had happened. Obinna, what is this? He asked, looking at the numbers on the phone. Why do all these people want to watch me? Papa, Obinna said, laughing. They don't want to hear your proverbs. They want to see you. They think you are funny. Papa Emeka never became a polished TikTok star. He never learned how to use the filters properly, but he became a beloved character. He was TikTok Papa. Thousands of people would tune into his live sessions just to see what chaotic thing he would do next. They watched him try to fix a leaky bucket, argue with his goats in the backyard, and tell his long rambling stories. He never fully understood why they laughed, but he loved talking to them. He would read their comments and answer their questions, a big smile on his face. He wanted to go viral to share his wisdom, but instead, he shared something even better, his genuine, funny, and beautifully imperfect self. And in a world of filters and fake perfection, that was the most valuable thing of all.